Wait, no, dog. Hi, big girl. Hi, Biscuit. Come here.
Hi, guys.
Come here. Come up here. Say hi. Come on. Come. You're gonna be crazy. Hi, everybody. Hi, Biscuit. You come see Grandma. Did you come see Grandma? You need to get in my lap.
It's a little bit chilly out here, but we got a fire going.
And I have a dog blanket.
And you have a dog blanket. She has a grand dog. We got here? Mary.
Hi,
Mary's Homestead.
Ooh, launch.
Darlene Livings, Upper Sky DJ. Alicia, KJ. Kelly from Deer Haven Off Grid Homestead. I'm sure it's not just Kelly. It's probably her husband too. So hi.
Hi, guys. I gotta find this on my extra phone.
Mr. Bates, Robert Bates, hello.
Biscuit, whatever you're doing, stop it.
We got Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Juanita Morris from Pocatello, Idaho. Hello. Thank you all.
Biscuit, leave it. Girl.
Thank you all for joining us today.
I'm still trying to find us. I can't read anybody's thing.
Susan Bernard. We got Simon from 50 Shades of Green over the pond, way over there.
Here we go.
You're up bright and early or super late, I guess.
Do you guys like our outhouse picture for our thumbnail? Because I'm new. Because I have no pictures saved on my phone.
Colleen's here too.
Hi, Colleen.
Jody Hellstrom.
Hi, KJ. Yes, a biscuit quake. That's exactly what it is. Hi, girl.
Susan Bernard says, I'm on time tonight.
Woohoo!
Yeah, we got the fire and the view.
I think it's so funny, this dog. They let her out, and she immediately runs up here. And then if Justin gets out, he immediately runs down there.
Miss Priscilla made it from the Backyard Homesteader.
Hi, Priscilla.
Hi, Priscilla.
Bradley. Hi, Bradley.
Back is better. Thank you very much for asking.
She was down all day.
I was walking like I was a 90-year-old man. I was like shuffling.
Yeah. Hi, Don.
It was ridiculous.
Are you building or buying your trusses? We are building our trusses. So this, for those of you that are new, this is actually, I bought the plans from Barn Geeks, and it's an old world style post and beam barn. So it's Kelly wrote a book.
She said she's picking up her dog over on the other side of Washington State.
That's exciting.
Tomorrow, staying at a friend's house tonight, and then we'll head down there tomorrow.
That's so right, KJ. So she came walking out and was like, could hardly walk, and I was like, well, we're taking another day off. Like, we're not doing anything.
Yeah.
And today was kind of that day too. Today was that day after the rain and the temperature drop, and so it's beautiful right now, but it was super chilly all day.
There's a little bit of the chill, but I think hopefully this will kind of waft up this way.
I'm hoping. I actually burnt some of my hair starting it.
She did. I was like, why was that on video? I'm actually really thankful that she didn't get injured because, yeah.
Hi, Biscuit. Hi,
So
Biscuit.
I just want to throw congratulations out to Mr. Robert Bates, who has, a hero award?
Got a fancy award.
That you're going to be going and accepting. So congratulations. That's fantastic.
Bob's a hero.
Fireman Bob.
The Backyard Homesteader saw your video the other day. Nice work. Oh, that's what Bob's telling Priscilla.
Yeah. Stop scorching your eyebrows setting fires.
I actually burned the base of my little braid here. So because we've had all this rain, the lumber's wet, and I don't pick up from our firewood lumber. I just pick up around the yard and then start a fire with it. And it just did not want to start, so I did put gasoline on it, and it was like, but I was standing on the wrong end.
It kind of blew. You know how it says it follows beauty. It blew out
It
towards
thinks
her.
I'm gorgeous. I was like, she's gorgeous.
It blew out towards her. Biscuit, leave it.
Biscuit.
Sorry, guys.
Hi, Sue.
We're yelling in your
Alicia.
ears.
You settle down, girlies.
Sue, you're not late. You're right on time,
Right
girl.
on time. We've only been here 5 minutes. We're still doing the highs.
Yeah.
Hi, Jim.
Aw, Jim. Hello.
Hi, Jean. You guys, yes, the view is getting ridiculously pretty. And I don't know if you guys can actually see like the yellow trees and stuff that's coming up on the mountain on the other side of the lake.
Maybe right there.
So pretty. It's just so freaking pretty.
It really is.
So we are doing a, and I'm telling you guys so that you can pass it along to other YouTubers that you watch who are veterans. Like, you know that they're a veteran. We are doing a collaboration with veterans across YouTube.
Across the United States.
Across the United States. Yeah, I've put it out in a few of the forums. And it's to bring awareness to veteran suicide. And those of you that watch us know that this is really close to my heart. And so if you know them, Friday our video will Biscuit's like bunnies. I know, girl, bunnies. Friday, our video Friday kind of starts off, launches the collaboration, and I want it to kind of go all the way through the holidays. So actually a couple months of it.
So have them email Heather at Cause We Can Farms.
I've made it a little bit easier.
We Can Farm at
yahoo.com.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to do a banner and have everybody sign a banner, but then I decided that had the potential to get lost or sat on someone's desk, because we all get so busy and then not get sent, and then we dud out on it. So I'm actually following Roots and Refuge, how she's doing hers, where you just tag her, you do a specific thing, and then you tag her. Hi baby.
Sorry, I keep looking up to the sky. There's a plane going over us with a big old trail behind it. So
chemtrails. You're fired. So it'll be a lot easier now because we're not doing that. And then we're actually going to, we had a sponsor reach out that has an engraver machine. So I'm going to do that collaboration. And I think we're going to just kind of put everybody's name on a little thing. And it's going to be another thing that goes in the barn for people that support veterans.
Hello, Ian. From Pangolin Homestead.
Hi, Ian.
Off grid with Pangolin. Thank you, do.
Don said colors in Connecticut are nearing peak.
You guys should take pictures and send them to us. Email us. We would love to see what the fall looks like all across the United States and in your area, wherever that may be.
In Sandpoint, there's the maples that have the bright red. We don't have any of those. Our weed maples turn yellow.
Those of you in England and Scotland, and we invite you guys too. Send an email to us. Let us see the pictures. We'd love to see it.
We Prepper Nurse 1 burned his goatee off one night.
Oh no.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Maybe it's a good thing he had a goatee, because if he didn't, he might have had burns all over his face.
Man, that's going perfect now.
See?
Okay.
If you hadn't told them that
they'd have never known.
They would have never known.
How do you know? I always tell them myself. I always tell them myself. I have a Japanese maple in my backyard. I'll take a picture of it. Ooh, thanks, Don.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. So we didn't do anything today, really. We did walk out there. We did film a tiny bit, and you guys, you guys have to do this too. But like, we had so much momentum, and we have to get to this point, which will actually be Wednesday's video. You guys will see tomorrow where we ended up stopping. But and we just worked so hard, and then physically got horribly burnt out, and then we had the rain, and so now we're like that, trying to get yourself back to being motivated to get back into it.
Well, we were sick, then we had the rain, then I threw out my back. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like just one thing after another.
Yeah. So we didn't get much done today, but tomorrow's supposed to be gorgeous. And we are working on trying to figure out how to get the trusses up there without the truck, without the crane.
If you guys have hints, put them down.
Because the crane is $800 for 4 hours. And if you go over, you know, then it's like $200 an hour. So that could like really get up there. And I'm thinking, well, if I come up with $800 for a truck, I'd rather get gravel. So how could we do this without to raise up to level that all out? So I'm like, how could we do this? How could we create something that we could put on the front of the tractor or use the excavator or something like that to lift these up?
Kelly says, pulley system. Dawn says, you'll certainly need a crane. Darlene, love the multi-videos on the build.
Thank you. Well, let's think out of the box. Maybe we don't need a crane. Come on. I got faith in
Put
you
your
guys.
brainstorming
I got
hats
faith
on.
in you.
Or whatever hats you wear that you think in really well.
Let's see. Bob says, could maybe Victor stack them all at one end and lift them up one at a time, and a crew slide them into position? So his excavator does not go up that high. So it goes up pretty high, but I don't. The rafters are 19 feet. One side is 19 foot. So the peak, I think, KJ, we decided, or you decided when you were doing this stuff for me, was like 11 and a half feet. So it has to be able to go up at least that, unless our cross bracing, it can be lifted with that. That's a possibility also. And that would be 9 feet off the second story floor is where I'm talking.
Don says he loves your laugh.
Aw, thanks.
You need equipment or lots of people, KJ says.
Well, we do have the possibility of getting our crew back of veterans. So,
hi, Michael from Green Bay.
hi, Michael. Yeah, I think Victor should buy a bigger machine.
Yeah.
He did have a big one out here that would have been perfect for it. And I was like, man, why aren't we ready for that?
Could he drive up onto the trailer and lift them that way?
That seems safe.
There's a lot of sketchy ways we could possibly do it. We were watching some people who were standing on the top and pulling it up.
Yeah.
We could totally do that too. But then what do you do once you get it up?
Yeah.
Like,
You rappel down the other side, and it just keeps bringing it.
Simon and Ian, what time is it where you guys are?
Kelly says,
I'm
that's
always so
ending.
curious. Yep.
Our token civilian, Kelly.
Well, Kelly was our food helper.
Yeah, she
so,
was.
Yeah.
She did all the shopping for us because she's, down by Costco.
Yeah.
So she did all the Costco shopping and brought it all up here. And it was amazing. I did not have to do that.
Yeah. Darlene, what if you built up the ground so it's not as high? Well, that's what we're trying to do. That's why we want to save that money from the crane and use that towards that part of things.
Because at least that back end, the west side that's really sloped, we could bring that up because that has to come up like 3 feet. So
machine on trailer lifting things seems as safe as a ladder on tips of forks. 12 feet in the air.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And we all know that I don't have that gene, that safety gene.
KJ, doesn't that mean Kelly should be in logistics?
Kelly
She's
is
a supply specialist.
Supply specialist. Using
Jim.
rope and tackle.
Yep.
She says, I could do it again. Hi, Robert. BT. We're glad you like watching us. We're just glad we're funny.
we have a lot of fun together.
We do.
And we're just glad that we're not the only weirdos that think we're fun.
Exactly.
Just saying.
We're not to the point of just laughing at our own jokes. And people are like, no.
I think Anna and Kelly posted something about that on Facebook too.
Yeah. Bob says, go to the local technical high school and get construction class to help out.
That's a liability, I would think, because they're inexperienced and, and this is, I don't know. I would be afraid something would happen to somebody.
I would be too. Sitting there in Florida by the fire, said Robert.
You totally get acclimated to where you live and the temp.
Yeah.
I remember when I lived in Florida, when it would get down to, I think it was like 70 or 68. I was like, it's so cold.
And I would just laugh. I'm like, it's 32. I don't know if I'm going to put a jacket on or
Brian
not.
Holler. Hi, Brian.
Yeah, KJ said that might stress you out more. I think it definitely would. Jody, weirdos unite. I think laughter gets you through the tough times.
We need a shirt that says that.
We do.
Weirdos unite.
Yeah.
Because we can farms.
Let's see. Jim, you're so right. He said, I think laughter gets you through the tough times. It does. So for a really long time, I would get stressed out and I would just get very angry. And it just was not fun. It wasn't fun to be the person getting that angry, and it wasn't fun to be around me when I would get like that. So now I totally just laugh, and I deflect with humor. So I'm really stressed out if I'm like hardcore deflecting with humor a lot. But
Jean asked, does anyone at church have a lift you could borrow? No, but we do have a YouTuber friend that does have a lift that we probably could borrow.
Yeah, Grant and Nicole have a lift, and they've said as soon as they're done with it, it can come over here.
Go check them out. Anchor Homestead.
They are fantastic. If you guys are not over there, they have quickly become very good friends of ours.
Robert, 47 this morning in North Florida.
Wow.
Yeah, I would definitely be wanting a fire.
Yeah, that's cold. It was that temperature here.
Well, it was 40 this morning.
Yeah.
We were really cold.
Heather stressed out as like a wasp in a straw.
I would say it's a wasp bouncing around in a window screen.
Or stuck in my throat.
Yeah.
Mary, lift rafters as high as you can, then rig a pulley system, get all up there at once, lay them down, then bring in the crew to walk the beams and set the rafters. Well,
hi Susie.
That makes sense if they were regular framing lumber, but these are 6x10 by 19s, so they're big, chunky, beefy rafters. So you cannot physically move them.
Chunky, beefy.
Chunky, beefy. Susie.
So good you're here, honey.
People in Miami would die at that temperature. Well, we're supposed to be, tomorrow's going to be 70. Next couple of days will be 70 here. And then it's 60s for a few days. And then we're pretty much in the 50s. And then for like a month, well, the high will be in the 50s. And then it shows end of November dropping down, and we should get snow like the last couple of days of November.
It says it's 57 right now. I checked because it really doesn't, to me, it doesn't feel like 57. It feels colder, but I'm really cold.
Yeah. I do fine unless it's wet. Like today, because there was still that wet in the air, because it rained all night.
Yeah.
So there was still that wet in the air. I was super chilled.
My arms are chilled. I'm drinking hot water.
Because they're up higher, and it makes us look like we don't have double chins.
That was the goal.
That was the goal. Robert says a helicopter.
But we have to do this then, because we have to look down to read. We should read the screen like this, but then Bob will say we're doing glamour shots. Bob or Sil. Oliver Savage, hello from West Virginia.
Hi, Oliver.
Welcome.
Susie said it was fun seeing Victor with you. In 20 years, he will be happy to see himself.
Isn't that the truth?
It's so funny because he was like, I'm doing it. And I'm like, no, I'm a pro at this. And he was like, no, I'm doing it.
We have a YouTube channel that we're trying to show stuff. Yeah, that's fine. I'll be on it.
I'm doing it. He's so funny. He's So funny. He has actually started, he has a GoPro and he's recording, putting up his little barn.
Yeah, we're hoping that he like throws it on something so y'all can see it too.
Yeah.
Glamour shots are back. I hope you're drinking coffee. It's actually hot water. I try not to drink a whole lot of coffee because I like mine with a lot of cream and sugar. So,
Colleen says we're only going to be 62 degrees tomorrow. Maybe popping in to see you two. Oh, that'd be fun. You coming over?
That would be fun.
I love watching my kids and greats do things.
Ian,
Hi.
what time is it there?
Hi. Hi.
I'm interested to see what time it is where you are. You're in Scotland, right?
Well, we're a couple of Idaho girls that would totally
love a visit to Scotland. We'll come see you and Kevin. Come check out your homestead there. If you guys haven't gotten to his channel, he does have a channel. He's in Scotland. Him and his best friend are doing the kind of the same thing here. Homesteading.
Okay, KJ says, story time. Heather has heard this big sharing for the group as it's funny. Oh, gosh. Biscuit. Jeez. Let's see. But admiration station on the back of my chair. Put it. Okay. Let's see. KJ. The lady who was hit called her daughter who showed up with her husband. He was, and I'm not making this up, half in drag.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was 2 of 4, so 3 of 4. Making I'm not making this up. He was half in drag. Picture a quarter buzz cut, earrings, a black sweatshirt over boobs, skin tight women's jeans, and high-heeled boots. And I'm like, what pronouns do I use? The wife later referred to him as he and my husband. So that was one part of the mystery solved.
KJ.
I'm not ignoring preferences here.
Picture or it didn't happen. Drop.
All right, Mary said.
Danielle. Hi, Danielle.
Hi, Danielle. Mary said, how about a large winch or 3 to get them up instead of a pulley system? Okay, so we have some winches. I was just trying to figure out, we then have to have a pole way up high so that the winch could attach to that pole, and then so the winch would have to be at least 12 foot high. Kim can't handle it. I've said winch too many times in a row.
Maybe we should dress for Halloween as winches.
Mary, how I already read that one. Winches with winches.
I just noticed that's the same fire pit that I have. I really enjoy mine.
That's a good one.
A lot of people have that one. It is a good one.
Yeah. Kim and Kira got that for my birthday a couple years ago. And we use it. We've cooked on it and everything. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I kind of want to scoot back closer to it because we're not feeling the heat very much.
Same. Let's do it.
And shift.
And shift. Bobby, you're going to be happy.
Who said at least one shift? Woo, camera down.
Camera down.
All right, I'm coming in. Hold on, guys. Watch out, Biscuit. Tell me when to stop. There.
A little closer.
There. There.
Settle.
Settle down.
That's better. As long as we don't catch our hair on fire. Again.
I've already.
Again.
I had the.
Ooh, we got a butt shot. Sorry, guys. I think you broke it, Kimmy. Put hair over shoulder so you don't burn it. They're saying blurry.
How can we be blurry?
We're closer to the edge of the world. Look at us. We look crazy.
We are crazy.
We look like our
I don't
faces
know.
are on
I've got
fire.
a thing. I don't even have. It's not even playing on mine.
My face is on fire. Your face is on fire.
Biscuit, girl, you can't smack them.
Buffering. Still buffering.
That's dumb.
Move it back.
Wait, no, that's too far. Get it.
I saved it. Oh boy.
Bob, you moved the camera. Susie, my hair's up.
That'll keep her from doing it.
Hopefully. Get another stick over here. It looks good to me. Does it look better to you guys?
Well, that was a good
Heather
catch.
licked the lens.
Good save. Quick reflexes.
Biscuit's trying to get up on top of there. Whoa, uh-oh.
Well, it looks clear
Oh,
to
Biscuit,
me.
settle down.
I hope it's all clear for you guys. I'm so sorry. Sue Cheryl. It's better.
Yay!
Great news. My daughter's pregnant. This is Colleen. Just had her first ultrasound. All is well.
That's
oh,
so exciting.
I will keep her in my prayers. That's awesome.
So exciting. Tiffany made it.
Tiffany. Everybody's like, much better. Okay.
Ah, nice.
This is, yeah. I'm cold.
Yeah. Chill.
Getting a little closer.
Well, see, this is the thing. We were watching a live before our live, and they had a fire going, and I was like, ooh, I want to sit by a fire. Let's do our live outside and by the fire and give them a pretty view.
And I was like, I'll make me some hot water.
We'll have to carry in firewood and I'll have to make a fire before we go to sleep. Oh, I had it up to like 102 inside the shipping container yesterday.
Not kidding. It was 102.
We had to open all the windows to cool it down. It was so hot in there. I thought I was going to die.
It's like shorts and t-shirt weather. Shorts and tank tops.
I actually had to open my window and I put the box fan in there to like pull cold air in.
Yeah, I had the window open. I had a little fan in there, like laying there in my tank top and my shorts.
And it took a long time to cool it off. I mean, it really did. And that was because, so normally I just start a fire and then we let that one fire kind of burn out and it warms everything up and then it stays warmer inside there than it is outside all morning long. Well, because we were just in there all day, I was like, well, I'm just going to keep feeding it.
Bob, I'm not that close to the fire. He's like, hair over right shoulder, not over left. See, I can like, I'm not even close to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good couple of feet, 3 feet. Good 3 feet. Okay, where's...
Baking the back might be overkill, KJ says.
Baking
our backs?
Oh.
I don't know.
I can't find the...
Robert Beachy, is my washing machine drum, and I grill my dinner every night.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I've seen those. Those are really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not showing me the actual chat.
102 is good for a heating pad.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, you had the heating pad
I had a
on.
heating pad on, but Heather was cold, and I was like comfortable because I had a heating pad on my back. And so Heather's like, I'm cold, I'm gonna start a fire. I'm like, okay. Didn't even think about it. And then pretty soon I'm like, no more heating pad. I cannot do it. Oh, Susie's actually caught her hair on fire. Scary stuff.
Oh, that is scary. This one took a while to get started because everything was damp. But I used my little handy dandy hand chainsaw and cut some limbs that I pulled from a pile over there.
Jody, been there, done that in my house. My hubby used to do it all the time. Neighbors called and asked if everything was okay because it was 30 degrees outside.
The what?
Jody said.
Oh, because you had the windows all open? I get you.
Got you.
Yeah.
Tiffany, so close to 7,000.
I know!
Yay!
You guys have been on fire sharing us.
Yes, we appreciate it so very much. Every time you guys mention in someone's live about us or about our veteran stuff or, you know, or even in comments, it does, amazingly, it does help a lot.
I'm really, really hoping that this veterans thing that we're doing across YouTube brings us closer as content creators, because we are definitely going to do some traveling in the future, and I would love to go visit
Tanya!
some of these. Hi, Tanya.
Hi, girl.
I am.
How's your new place? We miss you.
Oh, my live chat finally came up. It didn't come up before.
She says, don't forget to like and share. Exactly. Y'all do what Tanya said.
Exactly.
Like it and share it. Thumbs it up too. Jim DeLong, my perfect sleeping temp is around 55, even in the winter.
I agree. I definitely like it colder. I like to sleep with it colder.
Same.
And I like to, so Priscilla sent us electric blankets last year, and they are the best.
God sent. They were amazing.
Best. And, or was it the year before?
It was last winter.
No,
it was just you and me.
Yeah, I know. But but then we moved inside the shipping container. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Tanya said Arizona's waiting for us to visit.
My chat is not even.
That's
so you have to read everybody.
I am. Tanya said Arizona's waiting for us to visit.
Nice. That'll be fun.
Darlene, I have my bedroom window open all year round. I do too often.
You know, well, one, you just kind of need that fresh air. It's so good for you. But so
we got a new name, Jean Mason. Hi, Jean.
Hi, Jean.
59 now in North Florida at 8:30.
59.
That is cold for Florida.
I can't.
I just checked. It was 50. I still have it pulled up right here. Where is it? 52.
52. That's pretty cool. So there is on one of my things, I put a thing on about, well, it's on our community page, and I copied that onto that letter that I wrote onto a forum, and this lady was telling me over in North Carolina, they have it's a veterans homestead thing. I can't remember exactly what it's called. But they are doing exactly what we want to do over here. So I'm
Healing Gardens
Homestead. I
think it was
Healing Garden Farms or something like that.
Yeah.
And so they're doing exactly over there what I want to do here. So I'm really excited to reach out to them and just kind of see. Biscuit!
Let them know what we're doing and
don't go tease them. Oh gosh, she's coming in like a wreck. Woo! Do you need to go home?
You gotta love dogs, right?
Do you need to go home? You need to go home. Settle down. Settle down. Settle down.
Get you back
You're
to your
so
view.
crazy golden retriever.
There you go. Robert Beachy says, I use a wood lighter to start my fire.
So this dry stuff starts really fast. I actually use a little propane torch, and it starts right up. I got a question. When you guys start your fire, see, I like to start a fire on the top and let it burn down. And do you guys start your fires on top, or do you start them and on the bottom and let them burn up? The one thing I found so far this year, since I started doing that at the end of last year, is it heats up the top of the fireplace on the inside, and it pulls the smoke out instead of smoking out the inside of the shipping container and all the smoke coming out.
KJ says, biscuit 2, camera 2, Kimmy 2. Oh, wait, 2. Camera 0, Kimmy 2. Tanya's like, Kimmy, you're quick on your feet twice. Good job. Bob wants more Justin and Chloe.
Yeah.
Susie thinks it's great that we're inviting vets. She loves that.
I'm really, really excited about it. Like I'm actually pretty emotional about it, and I get a little teary, a little choked up when I'm talking.
Tanya says bottom with lots of kindling. KJ says I start on my bottom. Susie says I love you inviting vets. We already talked about that. Jody says on the bottom. Alicia says on the bottom. Everyone says the bottom. Darlene, the bottom.
Does it surprise you that I do it
Susie, the bottom. Bob, the fireman, the bottom.
Well, I was starting on the bottom.
Kelly does both.
Both.
The bottom and the top.
I was starting on the bottom, and then...
That was a gunshot.
And I was... Neighbors behind the house are... Their cannon went off the other day.
We were like, what the hell?
We even ran outside, and it was like...
With flashlights, we were like, what just happened?
It was at dusk, and it was like, boom! Anyway, but there was getting a lot of smoke inside the shipping container, and it was terrible. And even though I would heat the top of it, because you run the heat on there, and then the smoke will follow the heat.
Everybody's saying fire burns up, fire burns up. It doesn't burn down.
No, it does burn down.
Avery Acres.
They are the best fires that I've ever made. When I start them on the top, and then the coals drop down, and it starts the new stuff on.
Jody says it's okay to be different.
Thank you.
They're watching only 28 likes. 10 people do not like
broken
us. What's
thumbs. They have broken thumbs.
Oh boy.
Settle down, crazy girl. Settle down.
You do your own fire your own strange way, KJ says. Is that a gunshot or fireworks? Fireworks here sounds like a big gunshot. A-holes.
Yeah, it's probably gunshots. Aren't we in a hunting season right now?
Vicky says, no, I do it in the middle. Darlene says, I do it with a wood cook stove. I did it from the top.
Okay.
Oh, look at you.
There we go.
Hi, Avery Acres.
Hi, Avery.
So glad you're here.
Biscuit, you're warm. You're toasty girl.
Jody says we're buffering. Not on my end. I can see clear video. Anyone else? You guys getting buffering? Buffer, buffer, buffer.
That's just rude.
Yeah, because it's clear. Clear as day.
Settle down, Biscuit. Yep.
It's good now. No buffering. Oliver, I start mine from the bottom. I TP the wood around the fire starter.
So that's exactly how I used to do it. And that's how I do it. Settle down. When I do it out here. That's how I do it.
Jim says, Heather's not conventional, so whatever works for her is fine with me. I don't know. Do y'all say that after you watch the videos? Whatever works for her. Thought I was going to have to catch it again. Carl Benge, welcome.
Hi, Carl.
Hi. Wow, I come in and I hear top or bottom. I didn't check to see if I was on the right channel till I heard the fire. We're not that kind of channel. Top to bottom actually makes sense. The coals fall down, Susie says.
Yes, Susie.
KJ, big dog, thinks she's a little lap dog.
She does. She does. She rides on all the tractors with my son.
Avery Acres finally has laying hens. Congrats.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, it is.
That's so exciting. I remember getting our first eggs, and oh, there's a deer up there.
Is that what they were shooting at?
Maybe. It's a girl. It's right by the orange sign. You'd have to come right in front of me. She's wagging her tail. She's going to the sign.
Oh, I
see.
Oh, yeah, she's all the way
Man,
up the top.
see, you guys should go hunting with me. I spotted that. That bad boy is like, well, girl. It's a little girl. She's like, no, I'd say 200 yards. But we're real excited because we have the skid steers back. We got to get the grapple fixed, and then we can pull our trees that we took down and clean up what'll be the garden area next year. And we are going to be inviting local veterans to come up and garden with us. And I'm gonna try to find a don't be a fire blocker. I was like, why am I so cold? That was why.
But I'm not even near you.
A master gardener that would like to come up and do something. And then this is how Kim burnt her pants off.
Nah, I have to warm up my tuchus because the seat's a little wet. If you warm up the tuchus and then sit down, it maintains that heat.
It does.
Who else calls it a tuchus?
The bum.
Love the view. Thanks. A good shot way. Orange, no hunting signs, Bob says.
No, it's the electrical line thing.
KJ, what's the ignition point of blue jeans, Bob? Bob, at least Kimmy is wearing pants today. Denim ignites at about 350 degrees. I'm good. Totally good. Jody, what? I had a dress on that particular time, but nobody could see that because we were sitting in the truck. So it was from the top up, and Heather said something about working, and I was like, well, I'm going to have to go put pants on. And then it became this big thing. Everybody's like, Kimmy's doing a live with no pants. It was not like that.
Yeah.
Jody, you just had to be there, girl.
It was really funny. Really funny. I think I laughed. I was laughing so hard I had no sound coming
Vicky
out.
wants to know, why is the seat wet, Kimmy? Because she was laughing so hard that no sound was coming out.
Because it rained and they sat out in the rain.
Yeah, because it's been drizzling on and off.
Well, it rained all night. Today's
Actually,
beautiful.
Starting the wood stove now, it's 54 in the house, Upper Sky DJ says.
Oh, that's nice. It'll be a little chilled. I'll start the fire and then...
Pants are optional during the lives.
Unless we're out here.
Carl, in these days, we really need a good laugh.
We're going to start doing lives, and this is all you're going to see from here on.
Hey, Rakers, pants are always optional if it's warm out. Exactly. It's not like a guy saying, I'm not wearing pants. Unless you're in Scotland and then you're wearing a kilt. Right, Ian? They don't wear pants.
They have blue ribbons under their kilts. Is that true? There's a song about the ribbon under the kilts. I have heard it. I have heard the song.
KJ, good news. My uncle completed his prostate cancer treatments and is doing great. Ooh, that's fantastic.
That's fantastic.
News.
I love that.
Avery, are you ready for working inside? Yes and no. It's hard to work inside when you live there.
It's hard to film in there. It is really hard to film in there. And the lighting is really, really hard to do.
And the fact that we live there, you have to move a bunch of stuff.
Right. Like, yeah, we're going to have to... I personally cannot wait for the kitchen to be done.
Same. Same.
That is what I am super excited about. But that being said, with us having the bigger Blue Eddy and then the AP200, we could actually run those bigger lights, which also will provide warmth.
Oliver, it is a lake.
Yes, it's a lake.
Oliver wants to know if it was a river or a lake.
It's a lake.
There's a limerick about Nantucket also, but you do.
Yeah, there is. I've heard that one too.
Jean, David on Come On Homestead and gave your channel a shout out on his live. Oh, that's
Nice.
fantastic.
Was that tonight? This is the hard part. I think that whole crew does their lives on Tuesdays.
Aww.
And so we were watching
Junk to Gems.
Junk to Gems live, and then there was a lineup after theirs.
Yeah. So we missed that one.
Yeah.
And we always do a live on Tuesday night. We rotate between my channel and her channel.
Mhm.
So we bounce back and forth. But
Yeah. Those guys are all a hoot over there.
yeah.
They seem like a lot of fun.
Tuesday is a busy night. Tiffany, I love David. We watched actually David's Blue Eddy video today because he also got the Blue Eddy 300. So
Yes.
we watched his video tonight.
That girl is on fire.
Hopefully not the Michael Jackson kind of on fire.
Biscuit ran off, snuck around, and that girl, I just saw her walk by underneath the truck. She's like, there's a dog. Biscuit?
I see her walking around. The cat's probably like, I'm out.
Biscuit? We have been feeding the stray cat, and we feed her twice a day. I'm really hoping it's a her and she has kittens.
KJ, I can tell it's not just me with the cold because my hamster creates a giant nest over bedding when the temp drops. All I see is a quivering nose.
Oh.
Susie, at least you have a double outhouse now.
Ah! Hit, girl.
That tail is deadly. Jeez.
Settle down. You come in like a wrecking ball.
That's your song.
That's your theme song.
Anyway, she says, at least you have a double out house now. When it starts freezing, take your toilet seats inside, or your bum will stick to it. True story.
Well, but the toilet seats are actually screwed on there, so we wouldn't really be able to do that.
We could take our little foam pool noodles.
Yeah, that's what we can. We could have
double out house equals sharing is caring. It's funny though, because women are so used to going in stalls with their friends and whatever.
Yeah.
That there's sometimes like earlier today, I go walking out there and we pass each other on the road, and I'm like, fancy meeting you here. Later in the day, I go walking out there. She's in that house. I get ready to get almost to the door. She walks out and she's like, I wasn't even trying to scare you. It was this big exaggerated.
Yes. I do. I have fun scaring somebody with PTSD. It's a good time. It's a good time. I had this.
I can't help it. It makes me laugh so hard.
I was dating this guy. We were living together, and he's like, I'm home. I'm like, but I didn't know you were on this end of the house.
But the point of the story is, there's times where I'm just like, okay, I'm coming in. And she's like, that's okay. I already have my curtain pulled. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, because we have curtains, so you pull the curtain, you're good.
It's just like a regular woman's
but I'm gonna tell
restroom here in the United States where you have a little door or something.
Yeah, but we definitely should have put that in sooner. It's fantastic.
It is fantastic, and it's tough. Like, who likes to take the potty out? Not me.
No.
I have to say I have a really good friend though here, because my back was so bad that I was like, oh, I just dread walking to the bathroom. So she took the indoor potty out, which was pretty darn full, and then I didn't even use it.
See that? Woo! That buddy's like, I'm biscuit, leave it.
Avery, you can put foam insulation seats.
Yeah. We'll go get something, because...
KJ, that's 3. Want to bet a number of biscuit quakes? Tanya, 3 for 3. Kenny. Bob, KJ, 4 is coming by 8:55. Alita. Oh, hi, Alita.
Hi, Alita.
Love watching the barn build. You two are so awesome. The sawmill is the best. We love the sawmill.
Love the sawmill. Love it.
It's very cathartic. I mean, like, I'm not even running the mill, but just watching it.
You feel so accomplished because you took this tree log and then turned it into lumber. It's like I milled for my son the other day, and he's like, I just need a bunch of 2x4s. And so we cut, I don't know, it was probably 60 or 70 2x4s out of a couple of logs. And then he was putting together these things. He's actually, instead of doing the fence wire, he is creating a frame for his firewood that then has a top that's out of 2x4s.
Biscuit.
And girl,
come here. Sit. Oh, you got pee on your face.
No, it's insulation. She got spray foam insulation on her nose. You poor baby.
Carl says women are always going to the bathroom in pairs.
Yeah.
Bob.
Well, here's the whole reason why. Because if you have to go to the men's restroom because the women's restroom is too full, one can stand guard while the other goes to the bathroom. That is why.
Bob has a question. Will there be a composting toilet bucket in the house still?
Yes.
During the winter.
Yeah, there will, because
at night.
Well, at night,
we got a cougar.
Yeah, we don't go at night outside. So
Darlene startles easily as well, so she understands.
Well, do you laugh? Because when it happens to me, I have this big startle, and then I laugh, like, cannot stop it. It's because it's so weird and awkward.
Love it. And I don't even do it on purpose because that's rude.
No,
if you do it on purpose.
Yeah, that's rude. Biscuit.
KJ. I keep on saying, keep the 2 seats, keep the 2 seats. Bob, last person who startled me ended up with a black eye. Well, that's just not nice.
Okay, so when Victor was really little, he learned Well, so you know how kids will like in the middle of the night just come into your room and then stand by your bed like the little shining children.
So
Like you're
creepy.
like. And I woke up and he was there, and I grabbed him and like flipped him over the bed, and then completely woke up, and my kid was on the other side of the room. So he would stand at the door and throw Legos at me.
He learned. He learned real fast.
He was like, "Don't."
Avery Akers, never know when you will need a friend. That's why women go to the bathroom in twos. Bob, pool noodles, sit on. KJ, I was worried when I came back from Iraq and went to the haunted house thing. I didn't want to knock some poor kid in a costume out. Anyways, all I did was laugh my bum off.
Yeah.
KJ, I actually freaked a few of the actors out by laughing so hard.
Yeah. I did that in the, we did a corn maze. And Victor was like, this is dumb, this is dumb. So then I started acting like I was super scared and be like, ah! And then they, the whole group of kids thought it was hysterical because they were like, your mom is really scared.
Bob, can you imagine them both wearing bells on collars? No. We are not cats or dogs. We don't identify as cats or dogs. Cats. We do not use litter boxes.
Well,
we do use the outside. Like a dog. But Susie, honey pots suck. We used to have one for camping. My mom had them in the house growing up in the winter on her dairy farm. Heather knows where that is in Washington. Cedro Woody.
Yeah.
Us ladies use men's too. I remember going to a concert and the line to the ladies was terrible and there was no line to the men's, and I walked in and there was a couple guys using the urinal. I said, don't mind me. I went into the store. I did my business. I came out. I washed my hands. I walked out. I was like, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Like, you gotta go.
Cannot hold it.
Carl, you go to the store to buy 2x4s anymore. They crooked as hell.
So we were in there and we were getting 2x6s, and I'm like, this is killing me, first off. And second, I'm picking through the pile. And this one guy's like standing there kind of watching me because I'm throwing all the crap in the back and I'm pulling all the good stuff, and we're looking at them and making sure they're straight, and he goes, you really are picky about your lumber. And I said, well, yeah, because they all cost the same. Why would I not pick out the good lumber?
With
like
the
that
prices of
no sense.
How much they are? Of course.
You don't get a discount on the crappy ones.
Oliver,
here she comes.
Bigfoot might be...
What time is it?
Bigfoot might be there. Be out there.
Incoming!
Isn't a composting toilet really a litter box?
Oh, Shadow Dog.
Bob is brutal, man.
Yes, he is. He's on a roll.
He said something about somebody woke him up one night and he kicked their knees out. Bob, seriously.
Why are you so mad?
Jeez, yeah. Maybe you need anger management. Nancy, I have a friend who will hit you when you try to wake them up, so I just stand by the door and yell. KJ, my buddy almost got Article 15 because he threw a boot at the first sergeant who was doing an unannounced room inspection. He was woken up and thought it was the roommate making noise. Not my fault that you startled me. Susie, guys can turn around and pee. Girls can't just squat anywhere.
That's true, because then we moon everybody.
And you with the guys, they don't even have to undo their belt.
They don't. I have a hilarious story. I've told this one before, so those of you that have been here, my cousin Abby, we were driving from Illinois back to Texas, and so we're on this one stretch that there's nothing forever. And so we had these big, huge 44-ounce sodas, and I was about ready to die. And finally, I'm like, I'm pulling over. And so I pull over, and I'm like, we're gonna turn the car so that people coming this way can't see me, and then it's, it'll be blocked, it'll be fine. So I'm squatting, and this car comes, flips on its blinker, and turns in, and I was peeing in someone's yard. Like, nothing talking forever.
That's when you just act drunk. I'm sorry.
I was just pulled over. There's a drunk lady peeing in my yard. All the lights came on their house, their motion sensor lights. My cousin Abby was rolling.
Tanya said that shot would have been perfect in slow motion, judging the camera. David does a live on Monday, Jean says. On Homestead.
Oh, okay.
I came in, someone undoing their belt still, question mark.
That was when Kimmy went to the men's restroom.
But at least Kimmy has her pants on tonight. Still, Bob says.
Oh, goodness.
5:56. It is getting chilly.
It is. It's getting chilly.
We gotta figure out what we're doing for the big old. We haven't even talked about food tonight.
Not
guys.
even talked about
We're
food.
talking about it now.
Okay.
What are we doing for dinner tonight?
I don't know.
Spaghetti?
We could do spaghetti. What's over there?
Ooh, funny.
Oh.
We should. Hey, I was smart enough tonight, guys. I fed the animals before the live because I figured the live would start getting dark, and I was like, I don't want to feed the animals in the dark.
You leave them alone.
Tanya, Kimmy, you came up with that drunk excuse so quick. Speaking from experience? No, but I had it in my, okay, I do have a little bit of a story. I had it in my mind as a possible thing when so my daughter really wanted to see Ed Sheeran in concert, and we went to Seattle. And so we got out of the concert, and it happened to be after like the buses and stuff were working. And so we ended up kind of in downtown Seattle in sketchy areas at night, and most places were closed. We had to know, I was trying to get a hold of Uber. We were having problems with that, and I had to go to the bathroom really bad, and there really wasn't a place to go. So in my brain, so I told my daughter, I said, okay, if an officer comes around, I'm telling you to lie. This is the only time in your life that you're allowed to lie. But I was like, you can just say my mom's a little drunk.
So then you get an indecent exposure and a public intoxication.
So it didn't end up happening. I peed in a parking lot. I admit it. And yeah, we got the heck out of there.
But now they don't care. You can pee anywhere down in Seattle.
Here in South Dakota, it's 64 outside.
Oh, nice.
Susie, I hate that it gets too dark so early. Summer daylight savings is my favorite.
Yeah.
Sil says it's too busy to eat tonight. Nancy says, nope. KJ says I had pineapple salsa pork tacos.
Ooh, yum.
Ooh. And Susie says Ed Sheeran is my favorite.
We ate late last night. Oh my gosh. So
it was bad all around.
All around. So we're sitting there, and it was cold. We didn't feel good, and neither one of us felt like cooking or making a mess. And so I was like, we were hungry. So I was like, well, we could go to like call something in and go pick it up. And so what was it, Sweet Lou's?
Because we didn't want fast food.
No, we didn't want fast food. So we wanted a good burger. So we went to, it's Sweet Lou's, right?
Yeah.
Sweet Lou's. And called in, and I was like, I'm not getting out of my pajamas because they're going to bring it to the car. So I'm not getting out of my pajamas. And so Kim's like, well, I am because she was going to go in and get sodas at the gas station. So she was like, I'm going to get dressed. So she got dressed, and we get in there, and we're parked, and I call them, and I was like, look, here's the thing. I'm in my pajamas. Can someone bring it out? And she's like, yeah, I get you. And when I was ordering it, I was telling her this, like, I just want to double check that someone can bring it out because girl, I'm in my pajamas. I didn't even want to get dressed. She's rolling. She's like, yeah, no problem. So we get there, and I call, and he's like, yeah, we'll bring it right out. And then 15 minutes later, they still haven't come out. So I call him again. I was like, Carl, don't make me come in there in my pajamas.
She totally did too.
And he's like, oh no, my bad. It's coming right out. So it was pretty funny.
And he said my bad because he forgot to notify the girl that
Yeah.
we were there. So the fries had been sitting, the
Yeah.
burgers and fries had been sitting for like 10 minutes. She said.
They just were not as good.
So
as
yeah,
when
it was the
Biscuit,
burger.
leave
The
it.
burger and fries were cold by the time we got back, and
Yeah.
I think the bun was a little
It was hard.
hard.
Yeah, I thought that too.
So we were kind of disappointed.
It was
but
disappointing. And then I'm not somebody that can go to bed on a full stomach, so I
Yeah.
basically was awake all night long.
Hi.
While my food digested.
Hi.
Look at how pretty this is. Now we need some more.
6 o'clock. You guys, you need to throw out your last minute questions or
In the
comments or
morning.
concerns or telling us how amazing we are.
Just Bonnie's name at all.
Oh goodness, I love ribs from Applebee's. They are
Yes.
good. They are good.
Yeah. I like
Susie, I'd go in my PJs. Sweet Lou's has the best tomato basil soup ever.
Oh,
they really
they do have a good tomato basil soup.
Fire's now perfect for bedtime.
It-
KJ, one advantage to city life is DoorDash. Just saying, that's true.
That
don't,
is true.
We don't get that.
We
here.
don't get that.
You're making me cold, Darlene says.
It is chilly.
Susie, Sweet Lou's is a long way from your house. Yes, it is.
Yes, it
Too
is.
far. 7,000 by next live.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
From your mouth to God's ear.
Yes. Yeah,
Make it
'cause
happen. Share us.
I think we have what, like 20 more? Because we're 9, 6.
Still, you two are amazing.
Oh, thanks, Al. And we're pretty.
And smart.
Funny. We're so funny.
Well, that's really true.
Stop chasing the bunnies.
You're both pretty smart and funny, Susie says. Bob, 10,000 by next live.
Oh, that'd be the best.
Virgil, Sweet Lou's served frozen ribs to Colleen. That's terrible.
That is, I would be so mad.
Oh, pretty and witty and wise, so says. Alicia, have a good night, everyone.
Are we going to go out on a song? What
Uh,
song should we sing to go out on?
Will this get us demonetized? Is it something we're making
It
up?
doesn't really matter because we make like 2 cents on the lives.
Oh,
It's fine.
yeah.
Who cares?
Can't even buy a penny candy with that anymore.
They don't even have penny candies anymore.
What song?
I don't know. I figured someone would throw one out that we know.
Okay. I was thinking. Baby got back, but I don't think that's appropriate for the channel.
Not appropriate at all. There,
Or LL Cool J. I know that. That's old school. Great job at Susie Wills. Jim DeLong. Both of you have a good night. Susie, I'm 11 weeks of not smoking.
That's amazing.
Saved 1,000 already. Oh, girl, I'm so proud of you. Have a good night. Take care, everyone. Darlene says nobody's throwing out
Nobody.
songs.
Now they're like, baby got
No,
back.
it has to be
question
something
mark.
else. We can't do that.
I don't know. Baby's got back.
Oh, good.
So I don't know that one.
I like big. We'll
But-
leave it there.
I didn't know that part. That's about it. Vicky, who let the dogs out. Oh, Susie says happy birthday.
We sing that one all the time.
Avery says because we know what songs you know.
Who let the dog go? Who? Who?
Delta Dawn. Mary says Delta Dawn. We both know that one.
Yeah. I can do chorus. I don't know the whole song. I can do chorus though.
Ready?
Yep.
Delta Dawn, what's that flower you have on? Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? And did I hear you say that he was leaving you here today to take you to his
Mansion
mansion in the sky?